Hi beautiful people, it's me Flavio Miguel and welcome back to my channel. But it is most likely that that's your first time over here. If that's the case, thank you so much for tuning in. In this video, I'll be showing to you how to replicate a look that I've been wearing from the past 20 years and seriously, it never came out of fashion. I'm talking about a smoky eye with a gloss finish. I like to use this kind of look every time I go into a social event where I can abuse a little bit of an edge on my makeup look. And it is very simple to do it. And I'm sure you will find an opportunity to wear this look during the festive times that are coming up, alright? For this, you're gonna need a black eye pencil, a dark eyeshadow. In my case, I'm gonna use a liquid eyeshadow just to create more grip, powder eyeshadow in the color black, and of course, some gloss for on the top of the eye makeup, okay? We're gonna start with the black eye pencil. I would strongly advise you to use a long-lasting eye pencil. In my case, I'm using here Kylie Cosmetics gel pencil, which gives me a lot of grip and it's also smudge proof. If you don't have a lot of experience, if you want to first exercise, I would then advise you to go for a kohl pencil. But in case your technique is a little bit more advanced, go for something waterproof or smudge proof. First of all, I'm gonna frame the entire lash line, upper and lower lash line. Starting from the waterline, upper and lower, try to be generous. And it's alright if it's not super perfect, because the idea is you're gonna smudge this anyways. Once you did that, blink your eye a couple of times firmly, because then it's going to start to transfer to the upper waterline as well. And this that you see here, this mess, don't worry about it. Now let's do the other side, shall we? Once you went on the waterline, upper and lower waterline, it's time for you to go in between the hairs of the lashes. So let's do that. Using a pen brush, I'm going to smudge that eye pencil all around the lashes. Over here as well. And to create an even smoother transition, I'm going to use a blending brush just to make this nice blending more smooth. Don't try to make it look too perfect, because the idea is to make it a little bit more messy than you would normally do, just to create that punch of edge. Once we did that, now it's time to add the liquid eyeshadow. I have here the liquid eyeshadow from Kylie Cosmetics, and the color that I've got in my hands is the On to the Next. It has a warm brown color. I'm not gonna go like this, I'm gonna play a little bit on my mixing palette, and from here on I'm gonna apply on my eyes, using the same blending brush that I used to smudge the eye pencil. Shall we? I already created an entire review on these liquid eyeshadows from Kylie Cosmetics. If you haven't watched it yet, there's a link right up here where you can watch it, alright? Now is the moment that you want to go touching the socket of the eye, not passing by it, just reaching out to it. I'm gonna repeat the same process now in the lower lash line. One of the reasons why I've chosen to work with the liquid eyeshadow from Kylie Cosmetics, because it does deliver a matte finish and it is extremely smudge proof, waterproof. And this is going to create a nice base for when I apply the gloss on top of it. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna add slightly more of the liquid eyeshadow right on the outer corner, just to elongate a little bit this here, to create a more oval shape. See where I'm going? You might eventually want to go with the black on the waterline again in case it becomes transparent. What I'm gonna do right now is, using the same blending brush, I'm gonna go straight from the eye pencil right there, and I'm gonna reapply this very close to the roots of the lashes, especially in the upper lash. There you go. You can see the difference. So once we did this, it's time for us to set all of this using a black eyeshadow. In this case, I'm going to use a flatter brush for more precise application, and the eyeshadow that I'm going to use here is from my Cosmetics in the color Carbon. I'm pressing the eyeshadow powder into the eyelid just to make sure that this is going to adhere in the eyelid and also to avoid any unwanted fallouts. Once it's there, I change brushes for a blending brush just to create a more smooth transition around the edges right there. To do the lower lash line, I'm going to use the blending brush and I'm slightly tapping into the black eyeshadow just right there. Now it's time to clean up a little bit the lower lash line. Right there, and I don't want to clean it too closer to the lash line. I want to go with this lower smoky lash line. To set this on, I'm going to use the setting powder, also from Kylie Cosmetics, and I'm just going to tap my concealer brush into it and just go where I applied that concealer, so it's going to be right there. So you might be wondering if I'm gonna use any kind of mascara on my look. Well, you could use any kind of mascara, but be mindful because the gloss, when it comes in touch with this mascara, it could smudge it. In my case, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna curl my lashes and I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna use some concealer on my lashes to create a slightly blondish eyelash. It's gonna be very nice in contrast with the black background that we created with the smoky eye. And if you want to, you can even go in the lower lash line, like I'm gonna do right now, right there. It's almost like you're creating a negative effect on the lashes. It's almost done. You might be wondering, am I not gonna apply the gloss? Well, I will apply the gloss when I'm totally finished. Before this, I'm gonna do something on my lips just to make this a more complete look. It's something that I love to. I'm gonna use a skin tone lip liner. This one is the Naked Liner by MAC Cosmetics. And then right here in the middle. But now it's looking a little bit too pale on my lips and it's not super flattering. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm using here a flesh tone lip liner. This color is from Kylie Cosmetics and it's called Sister Sister. And I'm just gonna fill it in my lips with it. This is the perfect shade for my lips. And to finish up this, I'm gonna use the Tinted Butter Balm by Kylie Cosmetics in the color Love That For You. Before we finish up this, let me put something more suitable for the occasion. I think this is a little bit better. Now time for the final touch. For this I'm gonna use the Gloss Texture by MAC Cosmetics. Why? Because this is a different kind of gloss. It's not like a regular lip gloss. It's a little bit firmer and would ensure that this is going to last a little bit longer than if I would use a regular lip gloss on my eyes. But if you don't have this one at home, please don't hesitate and just go ahead with the clear lip gloss, alright? So how does it work? I'm gonna apply a little bit on my palette and then using a synthetic brush or a lip blush, if you will, you're gonna apply this on the entire moving eyelid. There we go. Isn't it gorgeous? A little bit in the lower lash line. Now let's just make this perfect, alright, shall we? Alright, so how do you like it? Is this something that you would dare to wear? I think this is the perfect look if you want to create a good impression with a little bit of edge, alright? Alright, beautiful people, I hope you're enjoying watching this video, and if that's the case, remember to hit that subscribe button because this is a series and there's many more tricks and tips that I'm gonna share with you for the coming days, alright? Thank you so much again for your time, love, and support, and I see you all next time. Bye bye!